And this is how an auction actually facilitates trade.
And that's in line with your lower volume to the
And exactly. So I lined that up, or I didn't line it up. The market did it right at 53.60. And that's right at our level of interest. Now, the reason why I'm highlighting this is because this is a setup that I did not get an entry on and a setup that I did not take. Now, fast forward this 10 minutes later, the market breaks this high.
Interesting.
And point number two, if I were, obviously you know what happens because this is a winning trade, but off this chart alone with no context, would you see anything here that would indicate like the market to reverse or sell off? This kind of looks bullish, right? It's making higher highs, higher lows. Nothing really indicates that the market's going to sell off from here. It'd be fair to say that, right?
Exactly, yeah.
But point number one is the setup that I missed. Point number two is the setup that I took. And this is where I found good enough confirmation to take this short. I got short at the 51.60s. My stop loss was the 65s or the 80s, and I was targeting the low of day. I'll get into my targets when I show you what this trade does, but I was targeting the low of day. So I got short at the 51.60s, and I put my stop above the 80s.
Yeah.
And my target was the low of day. I'll get into my targets in a few when I explain the outcome of this trade. But I basically had very small risk and very high reward, and these were the confirmations. Rejection of the supply zone in the pre-market session, the low volume node that formed at the 60s that I just showed, and then the market rallies into this level of low volume, and we saw the passive sellers that I just showed you.
Yeah.
Where now I'm going to show you an example of aggressive sellers, and this was my confirmation to take the market short. And then we're going to see a large negative delta, which just indicates that the sellers were more aggressive there than the buyers were, which I'm going to show you.